What a recession it was for venture capitalists. Now, according to one industry group, venture-backed acquisitions fell by more than 30%. That's between 2007 and 2009. And venture-backed IPOs, they had their worst period since the mid-1970s. So the question now is, where's the turnaround? Well, let's find out. Let's ask an expert. Dana Callow is a managing general partner at Boston Millennia Partners, a venture capital firm that focuses on healthcare, information technology, as well as business services. Dana, welcome to the program. Good to have you with us.
Nice to be here.
So what's the context right now for venture capital? I kind of painted that gloomy picture that we've all lived through. Is it getting any better?
Well, I think it will get better. I'm actually quite optimistic for 2010 and probably even more so for 2011. We're in a long-term business, and there's a transition now going on about how we sell companies, how we get liquidity for our investors. And it takes a little while for the venture capitalists to understand how to do that, but it's a process now. And the M&A market is building. Corporate America and large companies have a lot of cash. But the issue there is it takes a long time to sell a company. It's not the same thing when you call an investment banker to take your companies public. So a typical transaction can take 6, 7, 8, or even 9 months to complete. So you need to plan them early on. The thing I would say for 2010 certainly is a lot of transactions are already in cycle for sale. So we feel pretty good, at least for the next 6 months.
Healthy valuations?
Valuations are getting better. I would say that the bid-ask on private companies was quite a big spread. In fact, we've turned down a number of offers for some of our med device and technology companies recently because we felt the bid-ask was too far apart. It is coming together, partially because the public stock prices of the buyers are going up, partially because the companies are earning into value. They're becoming better companies. And I think that with the healthcare discussions that are going on, because we spend so much time in healthcare, this will probably improve and we'll be able to get some transactions completed.
Talk about some details in healthcare, because I know, for example, you're focused on the orthopedic space. You say that is a very good area to be in right now.
Right. The demographics are catching up and moving along now where the orthopedic space is very attractive. The technologies have improved. And I think the other topic that's very significant is a way for technologies to lower the cost of healthcare. It's pretty clear to us, or at least our belief at this point, is that the total cost for healthcare will go up if the more people that are included in the healthcare system. Therefore, technologies, orthopedics in particular, where we have people who are burning out their joints, if you will, at a much younger age, we can help repair those with much less invasive technology.
You talked about this whole idea of valuations and maybe, you know, the bid-ask spread sort of tightening a little bit. Is the money really there for venture capital, given the fact that those spreads are tightening?
Well, the money is coming back to the investors. Again, our business must have great returns for our investors. And if our investors do well by our returns in selling some of the companies and recycle the capital, it will show up. However, you're actually highlighting something that's very interesting. If you really study the various cycles in venture, and there's 7 or 8 of them now in history, you will see that the returns in venture start to get better as the market's bottoming. And the returns, when you are in a higher, more active and more positive environment, economic cycle, are actually not as good. So I think this is a great time to be buying. There's less capital out there, a great time to be buying, harder time to be selling, but again, getting a little bit better.
And perhaps not as much competition on that front.
Much less competition.
All right. I want to thank you very much. Dana Callow, coming in from Boston Millennia Partners, managing general partner. Appreciate the insight into the world of venture capital and healthcare investing. Looking forward to having you in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.